Assalamu alaikum Tahto Bacho. Urd story pur as. The last leaf which urd story pur as. That means I patalo that there were two friends, Sue and John C., who shared the same flat. Unfortunately, John C. fell ill. She suffered from pneumonia and she became bedridden. Doctors gave her medicines, but she was not recovering. Then the doctor thought he may be in some anxiety, or she may be suffering from any kind of depression, and for that state, if she's not, her mind is not ready to come out of the disease, medicines won't help. Her friend tried to divert her attention by various means, but all in vain. Now let us start further. Suddenly Sue heard John C. whisper something. She quickly rushed to the bed and heard John C. counting backwards. She was looking out of the window and was saying 12. After some time she whispered 11, then 10, then 9, 8, 7. Sue anxiously looked out of the window. She saw an old ivy creeper climbing halfway up the brick wall opposite their window. In the strong wind outside, the creeper was shedding its leaf. "What is it?" dear Sue asked. Suddenly Sue heard that John C. is whispering something. She quickly rushed to her bed, where she found that she was whispering the numerals 11, 10. Actually, she was counting the leaves on the ivory tree. Ivory tree means morning glory. We may say morning. It's an ornamental plant. It is an ornamental plant. It was the winter season, and thus the leaves were shedding. It was autumn, the leaves were shedding off. She was counting the leaves. Which were falling from the ivory plant. It is an ornamental plant, or in Kashmiri we call it Ashk Pehchan, morning glory. So she was the wind was blowing strongly outside, and which made the leaves fall. She was counting, and now in anxiety, in surprise, the Sue asked, "What is it, dear? What are you counting?" "6," whispered John C. "They are falling faster now. 3 days ago there were almost 100 leaves. There are only 5 left now." She told her friend that there were 6 leaves. There were 6 leaves left on the tree now. 3 days ago there were hundreds of leaves on the ivory plant. Now there are only 5 left. See, अगर बह वनमो तह कशर पे क्या पता कशर जरूरी अचानक बोज यह फिफसाई करान सुवन बोज जान सी करान फिफसाई गई अमिस नश दस्ती अत वुच गजरावान 1 8 7 6 रिवर्स काउंटिंग तह त्रुआ फिक्री तो anxiously वुचान अत दार कुन बड़ बेतबी सान दार कुन वुचान अत दार खसान मॉर्निंग ग्लोरी अत अश्क पहचान वनान इन वनान ऑर्नामेंटल प्लांट्स तह त्रुआ फिक्री अश्क पहचान अत खसान तो या क्या वनान अत पंतुल पेवान वस पेवान शेडिंग गो वस पेवान व्हाट इज इट डियर अमिस प्रुस पन्ने रूममेटन प्रुसनस क्या यह वस दोपनस 6 मतलब लोत सत वोनस 3 दह ब्रो हथ बदी पंतुल वस रोद अत कुलिस पे 5 पंतुल. "It is autumn," said Sue, "and the leaves will fall." Sue was there, dear, my dear roommate or my dear friend, dear, it is the season of autumn and it is nature's call. During autumn, the leaves are shed from the leaf sheds. Trees. When the last leaf falls, I will die. And John C. with finality, with certainty, finality, with certainty, with full of confidence, John C. told her friend that when the last leaf will fall from this ivory plant, I will die. I will die. Here superstition has overtaken John C. Superstition has overtaken John C. Emis asan vahm gomut. Kya asan gomut? Emis asan gomut vahm. Kimuk vahm asan emis gomut? Emis asan gomut vahm ki bama मतलब पंतुलन सहित पन एज कर काउंट मत यह डॉक्टरन वोनमुत ओस कि अमिस मेंटल परेशानी अमिस अगर सह परेशानी तेल दवा सहित ठीक गसित कि वी हैव टू ट्रीट हर देन साइकोलॉजिकली तह त्रा फिक्री ये कंस डिप्रेशन गसान अमिस कोत निवान अमिस निवान साइकोलॉजिस्टस निश तह त्रा साइकेट्रिस्टस निश I know I have known this for the last 3 days. Tredosh me az pata yim da last pantul pe timi do marba yim da yat kulis yat ivory plants kahan te pantul rois pet kin I will die. Oh, that's nonsense, replied Sue. What old ivy leaves do with you are getting well? The doctor is confident that you will get better. Well, doctor knows that you will get better. He has given you medicines. You are talking rubbish. You are talking rubbish. Who is telling her? Sue is telling John C. that you are talking rubbish. What have the ivy leaves to do with your life, or getting you well, or with your getting well? What is this? This is nonsense. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You have engulfed your mind with negative thoughts. जैसे कि दिमागस मज गलत वुकनस तसर क्या बेडस पे यी सोचा. John C. did not say anything. Sue went and brought a bowl of soup. Tama John C. won nimis ki, but imo nimis rasturak soup go ras. I don't want any soup, said John C. I am not hungry. Now there are only 4 leaves left. I want to see the last one fall before it is dark. Then I will sleep forever. These are the lines which will touch anybody's heart. Let me not drink something. I am not feeling hungry. Before dying, I want to see these leaf fall. If the last leaf falls during night, I might be asleep, and then I will sleep forever. That means I will be no more on this planet. I will die. Sue sat on John C.'s bed, kissed her, and said, "You are not going to die. I can draw the curtain, for I need the light. I want to finish the painting and get some money for us. Please, my dear friend," she begged John C., "promise not to look out of the window while I paint." Sue sat on John C.'s bed, kissed her head with sympathy, with compassion, with sympathy. John C. was bedridden, and Sue kissed her with compassion and told her that you are not going to die. I can't draw the curtain, for I need the light. I can't draw the curtain, for I need light. I can't draw curtain means parde. I want to finish painting and get some money for us. In order to feed ourselves, we need some money. So I will finish my painting and sell it off so that we can get some money to have some ration. Please, my dear friend, she begged John C., promise not to look out of the window while I paint. Don't look up. Promise me. Give me a promise. You will not look out of the window till I finish my painting. All right, said Johnsy, finish your painting soon, for I want to see the lastly pal. I am tired of waiting. I have to die, so let me go away peacefully like one of those poor tired leaves. All right, said Johnsy. Johnsy told her, let me, I will not see through this window. I promise, let you finish your painting soon. I am going to die. I am tired of this disease. Now I am going to die like other poor fellows and like these tired leaves which have been मतलब सोतस क्युत पान गसान जजुर हिउ आछान तिमन पत छ पेवान वह छना पेवान इतै पटि तिमन कुलिन छ पंतुलियन जजर सामत इतै पटि मेज सामत सेहत जजर वासशी मारन. Try to sleep, said Sue. I have to paint an old miner. I will call Behrman up to my model. Thus, try to sleep. Now Johnsy is telling, now Sue is telling Johnsy, try to sleep. So shung, I have to paint. मुझे paint करना है. And I will call a man to up to be my model. She rushed down. Behrman lived on the ground floor. He was also a painter. He was a 60-year-old painter. His lifelong dream was to paint a masterpiece, but that his lifelong से हम कल पढ़ेंगे. He was 60 year old. Okay, dear students, आज को